Hello everyone, welcome back to Talking Maori. And yeah, today I have a short day at work. We finish at 2 o'clock. This is our reduced hours because of the middle stuff at work and work being a bit slower than usual. But basically, it's a good thing because it's King's birthday weekend in New Zealand, and yeah, uh, so pretty much I'll let you know what I'm doing this weekend. There's no training football on this weekend because it's a long weekend. So people go away and they extend it. They don't play men's football. Um, guess they can go away early on the weekend. Um, I think maybe this weekend I'll go watch Fast X number 10, or the new Transformers movie. And I think that I don't know. I think on Saturday I'm gonna have a pie and two pies, a energy drink, and heart rate like I do every Saturday, like without fail. It's like my thing. I don't know. And guys, it's um do some cleaning up and some washing. You got 3 days. I have inspection next week on Friday, which I've taken off because I don't know it's a good crowd from celebrating either way if West Ham will lose the game against uh, who are they playing? Is it Torino or not Palomaro? West Ham. West Ham playing. They're playing Fiorentina. And you just want those Italian ones. The unusual like Fiorentina or Palermo. And I think we were wondering about why was who's the striker? The Italian striker. Who come to me in a minute? Gianluca Scamacca. Um, he's kind of been partly a disappointment this season. We knew it was going to be difficult for him. Um, him and is it Paqueta we have? Yeah, we have Paqueta. It'd be good if we got Bruno Guimaraes. That'd be amazing something. Just an extra midfield player because we all know Declan Rice is not going to stay. I don't think. To be quite fair, he's done well for himself. He's had a good career at West Ham at the moment. Hopefully, moves while stock is high. Are we asking over 100 mil for him? Sure. I think the last thing we were asking for is 120 million for him, especially because he's an English player and he's part of the rules. He's played that cheap, but I still think that's more expensive than Jude Bellingham. Bang him up, Jude plays Declan Rice with Job Bellingham, which is Jude Bellingham's younger brother. Um, or we could bring in Marco Lamina. Is Lamina still around? Get relegated with Southampton, didn't he? Mario Lamina. That's what I mean. A couple people from Leicester you could look up like Harvey Barnes and Hamza Chowdhury be a good rotation player. We need to bolster the midfield at West Ham, and what we really need is some fullbacks. No offense like Obono and Creswell and uh, that the guy that came from Youth Academy. It's just we need and Kufish and Sufal and Socek and all those other ones. We just lacked a little bit of we were a bit lackluster when Maka was out of form. No offense to uh what's his name? Shit, let's go on my brain again. Marco Antonio. we we lacked a playing partner up front with him. we were on Ings, and then he moved him to Southampton, which was partly half the reason that he got relegated. I think is they didn't have enough. He was born in Winchester. He started his career off in Southampton, went to Bournemouth, went to Burnley, went to Liverpool for 4 seasons, went back to Southampton, went to Aston Villa, and then back to West Ham. So he had 2 stints at Southampton, one on loan and one permanently. He started there. I'm getting a little bit sidetracked, but Ings is the right player. Ings is good, and Antonio's good, but trying to put them all on the same team is another story. I mean, you Maxwell Cornet, who was injured a lot of the season, and Bowen, he's really has had missed the season as well. Especially with the link-up play between Keita and Fornals and Bonner. But I don't know. I'm looking forward to who Bowen announced for the final. It could be quite interesting, to be honest. It could be a mixture of players and um, combinations, which is quite picking the answer. What could really happen with the team? Um, if we win, we'll be praised. David Moyes won his first European trophy, and everyone won with Everton. But the thing is, it's the first trophy final since 1977 or 76, the year before they won the World Cup. England won the World Cup, and we get to a point, right, where anything is possible, and anything could happen. But, but I'll leave you with this, right? If we win against Fiorentina, I don't think we'll buy much. I think maybe, as we've seen in the Europa League final, and maybe in 0-0, or ended 1-1 with no goal, which was sad because they were up and then they didn't run with no goal. And Roma lost the spear. The only person that scored was Roma. Roma are their own demise. Go West Ham. Come on, you Irons.